What's up and good morning, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, probably from the title of this video, you're seeing that, there's some bad news out there, but I refuse to start off a video with some, negative stuff. I've got something really positive we're about to show you in probably, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and then we'll worry about all the other stuff later. Now, we're here in my garage, and as you can see, the missile has made its way from over there to over there. We're getting closer to getting this thing out of my garage, but unfortunately, I don't have my Ford. It's still over at Preston's getting worked on. And, I'm not going to transport this thing in my Denali because, well, it's just too long and I don't want it hanging out and bouncing around and scratching stuff. But the garage is starting to get cleaned up a little bit. Eventually, the Red Bull vending machine is going to be going over to the warehouse. So I'll kind of almost have a full garage back, which I haven't had in probably 6, 7, 8 years. So that'll be nice to have. So we're currently on our way to the gym. And if you guys have been watching the last few videos, I haven't posted a lot of gym content. And the main reason being, somebody actually commented on this in a previous video saying, hey, it's gotta be really awkward to film at the gym. I wish I had that confidence. And yeah, it really is awkward to film at the gym. And when I'm by myself, I don't have that confidence. It definitely makes things easier when you're in a group or when you're with a gym partner, because it seems to make more sense for some reason in my head to do it then versus by yourself walking around talking to the camera. But I could totally talk to myself on camera when I'm standing next to somebody. I don't know, it's weird. But anyways, we're heading to the gym right now, which some of you may or may not know what that means. Who's this guy over here just chomping on some freaking protein bars? I don't even recognize it. Dave? No, hold on. Is it, what the? It's been 6 freaking months since we've seen you, and all of a sudden you're in a bad mood, Dave? Just get back in that car, Dave. We ain't got no time for bad moods today, buddy. We need to talk about this, Dave. What's going on, man? I just promised everybody that we weren't going to talk about bad news in the beginning of the channel. We were going to have Dave being all excited and happy. They didn't even know. You were supposed to surprise them and be like, oh my God, Dave's back. It's so exciting.
Ryno Dmax, okay?
Dave, is your woman beating you again?
Joe, look at that.
Jeez, guy, what the?
I know.
They harvesting organs or something? Did you get abducted?
I wish, dog. I truly wish.
Dave, what's going on, man? What's our problem?
Well, man, I was all excited because my dad sent me a present when I got back in town. There was a present waiting for me.
Okay.
And I was like, crap, man. I was a little taken aback by the present. And then I was all looking forward to seeing you because it would be the only time I could use the present. I forgot it.
I'll tell you what, Dave. If it makes you feel any better, I'm not upset.
Really?
Yeah, considering I have no clue what we're talking about, yeah, dog, you know what, I don't think I'll miss the fact
when you say it like that, I'm fucking good to see it, dog. Good to see it, dog. I know, man, you look great, dude. You haven't missed a beat.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I have. I've only been to the gym once since you've been gone.
Big chest day, though.
It was a big chest day. It was a big chest day. That's fair. Well, I gotta say, man, it's almost been anarchy in the comment sections without you, man. The world's missed you.
Dog, you know what sucks, though?
What?
So, I was in Texas. We don't get a whole lot of Wi-Fi or anything when we're there, but when I do, I'm like, hey, I wonder how everything's going.
Okay.
It's every video I'm in is the lowest views you have.
So Dave's been getting upset because apparently the videos that Chris is in do much better than the videos that Dave is in. And he's taking it as his personal
it's kind of hard not to, I'm well, nobody really knows what people are gonna like or anything. Well, so I'm thinking, I know not everybody is a highly educated truck judger such as myself.
Fair.
But I think we might need to bring, it'd be nice to have maybe better friends and enemies with Tiny.
You want to bring him in?
Oh. And then your guest pass actually expired on March 28th. Do you have a different one? No?
Did you just...
What's going on, guys? Do you guys need some help?
Yeah, I need a guest pass.
Okay. Yeah, I can help you guys out over here.
Well, guys, so Dave got caught again. Apparently his guest pass expired. I don't think it did this time, but they said his guest pass was expired on the computer. So they're like, oh, well, you got to go talk to one of these sales guys, which basically means now it's time to upgrade to a real membership. And then the sales guy comes over and he's like, hey, how can I help you? And Dave's like, yeah, I'm gonna need a guest pass. So the guy's like, all right, let me help you out. So we'll see how this goes. But Dave forgot his ID, so now we gotta come out and get that. Dave, I got 9% body fat. Am I fat? Your turn.
Phone number. There you go, you're a member now.
Look at that.
How's VIP. Like, well, you know, I gotta be honest, my VIP treatment is pretty good.
At this point, can we admit that it's been 6 months?
Can we?
All right. He's been coming here for 6 months. Yeah. Big money. Big money. Come on, big money. Stop moving, man. Stop moving.
Nahanchi.
12%, dude. Dang, bro. Hey, it is a good thing you're a gym member now, because you got to get rid of some of that body fat, dude. 12%.
No, wait a minute. Okay.
What?
Let's try it again. Okay.
Okay. You think it's gonna change?
Yeah.
What do you think it's skinnier?
I don't believe in these things at all.
Okay, let's see. That's pretty close.
It's different.
That's pretty close. You're within 0.3% there. I just want to know, Dave, how does it feel to now be a paying member of the gym? It was a long run, man. It was a good, what, 6 months?
That was a good run. I enjoyed the game of not paying.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I was kind of thinking about starting your game of not paying.
But I did pay with my temporary card, because this one time on YouTube, they showed my card, so I had to get a new card.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, so they give you a temporary card at the bank, and then once your new card comes, then that one.
Then you don't have to pay for the gym anymore?
Well, we'll see.
Oh, I see the method to your madness. First setback right here for Dave.
Oh, it feels good.
We're talking like a week off?
Yeah.
A little over a week? Look at that. Now, Dave, I know I haven't been here in a while. Yeah. But I don't know where the hundreds are. They're really far away. But I see some 105s right there, and I know we've been talking about wanting to try those.
Imagine, dude.
And I haven't had a spotter here because you've been gone.
I'm right here.
I'm ready to try the 105s if you'll help me get them
I
up.
do 2 things: a spot and judge truckers.
All right. Well, buddy, we did it.
Dude,
It was a pretty epic day, dude.
Man, 105s?
I gotta say, yeah. I mean, I know they were a little bit cheated half reps, but that's the first time putting up that much weight, so you gotta do what you gotta do.
You know why the 105s are important to me?
Why are they important to you?
Because I can remember talking to you about, like, one day I'm gonna do, you were saying I'm gonna do 100s.
Right.
And look, now we're doing 105s.
Nice, nice. We're gonna get you there too, buddy.
Oh, I'm well on my way.
Well, hey man, it was great seeing you. We got some work to do, you know?
All right. Are you going to the IKEA pickup store? Because your cat used your son's mattress as a litter box while you were out of town?
No, but is that what you're doing?
Yeah,
that sounds like fun. All right, well, yeah, you enjoy that, man.
Man.
So our gym session ended up running a little bit long, and it kind of put a little damper on some of my plans, but we're gonna head over to the warehouse right now. We've got a couple little changes I made over there that I want to show you guys that we're kind of in the process of. I think I actually take the rest of today to kind of finish some of those details up. So let's head over there. Unfortunately, I think my bang is like just kicking in right now, even though I swear we had like a 3-hour gym session. And yeah, sometimes bang has a little bit of a delayed reaction. So the fact that I'm grabbing some refreshments here ought to tell you something that we got inside the warehouse. And no, unfortunately, Chris did not come through. Oh, hold on, it's dark. Light switch. I got sick of waiting, went out and ended up buying our sweet new refrigerator. And of course, I mean, the plastic's kind of put on here crappily from the factory, but of course we left the plastic on there, but you know, it's a little small fridge, but it's enough for really what we need. I'm gonna build a base for it because it's too low to the ground. I mean, I don't enjoy having to bend down that far to grab some drinks out. I would like to eventually put the fridge over there with like a little countertop with like a Keurig or something on it so we can keep Dave's coffee habit well fed. But unfortunately, there's no power over there, so I might have my electrician run some power over there, or we might just go ghetto style and run an extension cord because like it's not really worth the money to move it. One other thing you may notice is I finally started painting things black in here, which actually looks really cool. I was worried it would darken it up a little too much, so I was gonna like leave the doors white, but now that I see it and kind of how it looks, obviously everything's kind of just like one coated, so it's not really perfect. I had to rush out of here the other day, but even that door's got one coat on it, still need to finish that one, but I think it looks really cool in all black. And speaking of painting things black, I actually had planned on today, but you know, things ran late, painting this entire back wall black. And then, you know, at some point I'd love to have a graffiti artist come graffiti something cool on it. Maybe me and Dave will try and do something. I mean, Dave did go to art school, but I would love to have the Work For It logo, maybe an American flag, something like that on that back wall. At least when we're shooting trucks in here, which it seems like we've done a lot of filming in here of vehicles lately, we'll have a nice, like, cool backdrop for it. I also need my extension ladder, which not having my Ford kind of like makes that hard to move an extension ladder over here without the 8-foot bed. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about in this video, as you guys know, I've been dealing a lot with, after my Silverado got hit by a drunk driver, and dealing with that whole ordeal. We've been dealing with a lot of insurance stuff that I shouldn't have to be dealing with because, well, I signed the truck over to the insurance. They wrote me a check for the truck. At that point, it's no longer my truck. But I've been dealing with DMV. I've been dealing with the insurance company. I've been dealing with registration. I've been dealing with the auction yard. I've been dealing with the tow yard. Like, all stuff I should have nothing to do with anymore because it's not my truck anymore. And it's like, it never fails. At some point, something shows up in the mail saying, hey, we need you to take care of this, or hey, you know, you owe back fees to the DMV even though the truck was totaled and you don't own it anymore. It's just been an absolute nightmare, this entire insurance process. Well, as you guys are probably by this point not surprised to hear, I got another letter in the mail from my insurance company, and this time it stated, hey, you know, we understand we've been going through a lot of stuff and we kind of wrote you a check and, you know, you really don't have anything to do with this truck anymore. But Geico, you know, since we paid you out, we're going after Geico because that's what the guy that hit me had. He had the crappiest Geico insurance policy in the world. Screw Geico, by the way. Geico doesn't want to pay us back for all the money we paid you. So that means we're going to end up having to go to court. We've already got our lawyer. Here's our lawyer's phone number. And there's a good chance we're going to have to subpoena you to show some of your records. And like, you're probably going to get drugged through the process as well, which is like, you know, what do you pay insurance for? When things happen, cover it, and you guys fight for me. But it seems like they're not fighting for me, which is, you know, whatever. I mean, we all understand, you know, insurance is just something you legally have to have. And then when, you know, crap hits the fan, they like abandon you, and that's kind of how most insurance companies seem to work. But this thing has been dragging on. I mean, we're coming up on like year 2 now at this point of me still dealing with this whole ordeal that, you know, number one, never should have happened. Don't drink and drive. Don't be stupid. But number 2, like, I shouldn't be drugged through this, you know? So this is the joys I get to look forward to in the next coming months to see what I have to do on my end of dealing with my insurance company's lawsuit with another insurance company. It's absolutely crazy, guys. I'm telling you, this whole thing has just been an absolute nightmare and an absolute mess. But at the end of the day, you know, you could either let it get you down, you can either get butthurt about it, but like, there's nothing I can do. Like, it just keeps going and it keeps going, and no matter how many letters we send to the DMV, they still think I own the truck. No matter how many times we fill out a form, it still comes back to me. Like, at this point, I'm done. You know, if they need me to provide something, whatever, I will, but I'm not dealing with any more correspondence. I'm not dealing with any of that crap. To me, I don't own the truck anymore. You guys go fight for your own money. I pay you guys so that you cover me when somebody else's insurance can't, and that's the end of it. So, you know, we're gonna keep moving forward. We got a sweet warehouse. We've got a beautiful Mercedes-Benz with a hood stack. Like, no point in getting down, guys. So I'm gonna get back to painting here, try and finish this out, because I know I'm gonna be busy for the next couple of days. But I feel like we can finally say this is a short video, and I apologize for that. But it just ended up being a busy day as well today. So with that, guys, thank you so much for watching my channel. If you have not clicked the subscribe button, please do so now. That way you can, well, at least see the saga of whether or not I'm still dealing with insurance companies for the next 10 years. Don't forget to give this video a like, a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out workforitapparel.com, because if there's anything you want in this life, you gotta be willing to work for it. And with the save of a phone call, you guys are the best. I'm out.
Damn. Yeah.